Healixa CEO Ian Parker is back with us to talk about progress that the company has made. So Ian, great to have you back. And I guess just tell us, things seem to be picking up pace with some of your business initiatives lately.
Yes, thank you for having us back. Absolutely. The most exciting updates we have right now is that this incredible care ecosystem that we built is now going from pilot to rollout. So we currently are finalizing testing in Dallas right now with a globally recognized tech-enabled last mile application. And once we finalize this next round of testing, perhaps in the next week or two, we'll be ready to start the rollout of the digital pharmacy application to select metropolitan areas and expand into the entire nation over time. Keep in mind, I think one of the important points here is that this is one of the cornerstones of the entire care ecosystem. And once you combine that with the virtual care platform that allows doctors to connect to the patients virtually, and you now take the remote patient monitoring piece, which allows us to take the vital signs directly from the camera on your phone, you now have an entire chain of care in one complete technology stack.
Wow. And I've talked to you for a year or so, and I know what it's taken to get to this point. So I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
So it's great. So, okay. So once the rollout begins, then what next? What are the next steps for the company?
Yeah. So I think one of the things I would point to here is, as you probably remember, last year we signed an understanding with a healthcare benefits company that has access to about 3.5 million lives. As we move from pilot to rollout, we now start the process of beginning to convert those lives from a fragmented care environment to a seamless, complete chain of care platform. Just to sort of put that in perspective as to what that means to a health tech company like ourselves, if you look at Live On Go, for example, pre-Teladoc merger, the value of their value on the public markets was about $10 billion. They had approximately 320,000 lives in their platform. So that should help give people some perspective as to what those lives mean in the system. As we set up, to convert those lives, what's going to happen is you're going to see us quickly surpass a lot of our smaller competitors, and we're gonna put ourselves on a trajectory to start to catch some of our larger competitors. And that is, part of how we've sort of gone methodically through building shareholder value here.
Now, I also saw there was a press release about a newly formed medical advisory committee that is also helping to grow the business. So tell me about that.
Yes. So we've been referring to this as our Justice League of healthcare professionals. I am a comic fan, as you can see. Understand that these professionals have been around the company for some time, so we're formalizing this right now. They've been sort of operating in stealth mode up until this point. These are globally recognized healthcare experts. In order to build a platform this sophisticated and this robust, we needed to listen to the best in the healthcare community and make sure that we married them up to the top engineers. So if you look at the way the platform has been built, it's been built by top engineers, and at the same time, it's been designed and informed by healthcare superstars. We're going to start introducing these healthcare professionals to the market one by one, because quite frankly, each one of them deserves their own spotlight. They are an incredible group of people, and we really look forward to introducing them. I think that's also going to help the market understand how this was created and how we're going to execute on this incredibly robust platform.
So Leslie, you mentioned the engineers. Let's talk about the tech platform. So I kind of explained from the user point of view, how will all of that work?
So you have virtual care, which is the way the doctors connect to the patients virtually. what we've done is we've combined that with remote patient monitoring. So now it's a touchless system where the user can get on the phone, they can look at the camera, and now those vital signs are being instantly transmitted back to the healthcare professional, to the clinician on the other side. That clinician can now prescribe therapies to them. And because of the fact that we have the remote patient monitoring piece, because of that, we can now expand the amount of therapies that we can prescribe virtually. So that allows us to rapidly get those therapies from the digital pharmacy to the patient. So if you look at the way that would operate, patient sees the doctor then takes the vital signs, diagnoses the issue, and then prescribes the medication. We bring it directly to your door. You now have your therapies when you need them, where you need them.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add?
I think the only thing I would like to add is that as we introduce these professionals that we're bringing onto the committee, I just want to say thank you to them for all the help that they provided, all the insight they provided, all the guidance they provided over time to help us build this really robust platform.
Yeah. Well, and I was going to say, Ian, let's have some of them on for an interview. Once you're ready to make that public, I think that'd be great to hear from them.
Absolutely. I think having a panel on would be fantastic, and they would be certainly open to it.
Good idea. Let's do it. So, all right. Thank you so much, Ian, for the update.
Thank you. Appreciate it.